Hello guys, my name is Munson and my key number is H24A3738. Today I am going to present about a research name Roti Canai, which Roti Canai is one of the famous dishes in Malaysia and everybody agree before and also in their daily life. So right now, let's me presenting about Roti Canai by using Wikipedia. Wikipedia presenting a lot about roti canai. So the roti canai or roti prata in Singapore, also known as roti canai and roti canai, is a flatbread dishes of Indian origin found in several countries in South Asia, especially Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. It is usually served with dal or other type of curry, but can also be cooked in the length or shape of savory variation made with different ingredients such as meat, egg, or cheese. And next, the etymology of Roti line. Roti means bread in Sanskrit and most other Indian languages. There are different traditions for the origin of Sanai. It has been claimed that the word refers to Sana, a non-Indian dish made with boiled fish in a spicy gravy, with, with which this type of bread was traditionally served. Meanwhile, the Oxford English Dictionary said that it may be from the Malay word "tanai", meaning to roll block tinggi. In Singapore, the dish is known as roti bakar, similar to the Indian bakar or pauta. The Hindi word bakar means flat. So the right side is just talk about the simple introduction of roti canai. This is the image of roti canai, and these are the ingredients which is roti canai, roti conde, roti mayam, roti bakar, roti bakar. Type is flatbread, course, main course usually for breakfast. Lunch also can, dinner can, tea time can, supper also can in here because we love it too much. Region of state is based in South Asia, associated cuisine which is in Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand, capped by the South Indian diaspora in South Asia. Service temperature usually hot because we need to cook the flour. This is the main ingredient, and it relates into the kiki soup and gaba. So right now, let us proceed to the history of roti canai. Since being introduced around the 19th century, roti canai has become a popular breakfast and snack dish and is one of the most common examples of South Indian cuisine in the region. It's said that Indian brought the dishes during the era of British Malaysia. It is served in street, masala, local, in both rural and urban areas. In Southeast Asia, roti canai can often be found in cities that have population of Indian descent, especially in Malaysia, in Singapore, and in northern Sumatra, in Malaysia. It has been also been theorized that the dishes have been introduced much earlier by Indian traders in the 17th century in Aceh and North Sumatra, and the name of roti canai. In Indonesia, the dish is particularly found in Sumatra, where the Indian Indonesian community is more prominent compared to the rest of the country. So let's us proceed to the decision of roti canai. Roti canai is a fat made from ground that is composed of fat, gravy, flour, and water. Some recipes also include chicken nut, condensed milk. The dough is quickly made, second oil, and salt before buffering. Second layer, the dough is then second spread out until paper thin, usually by tossing it on a flat surface and gathered into a long log and mass. This log is then put a knot or spiral second so that it contains of thin fat or dough when cooked and making ready with filling. However, the filling egg, chopped onion, is and a spread or sprinkled on the thin strip of dough which is then filled with the filling inside. So, so roti canai can't escape by those taste, by those sauce, which is a lot of people love to dip, dip it and eat it nicely. So this is the taste of roti canai, which is kari ayam, kari daging, kari kambing, kari ikan, kari campur, and kari kacang juga. This is people love it especially kari ayam and kari daging. So let's proceed to the variation of roti canai. Variation of roti canai is very more very much in the market because a lot of people, especially youngsters, start to like and discover a lot of a lot of type of roti canai. So we can talk about the version of roti canai in in different varieties. Which is we got murtabak, the famous one. The murtabak is from for me is very sing in during the Bazar Ramadan. Also got a roti telur, roti jantan, roti bawang, roti telur bawang, roti bom, obong, roti pangka, roti saging, roti pisang, roti sayur, roti salad, roti kaya, Maggi, roti cheese, roti Milo, and so on. With us, the American, and this is a photo of roti tissue, and this is a photo of roti saging. So this just okay. This is one of the photo that have make the roti canai. This is how they're doing the roti canai. And this is the place that I need to go to eat the pizza night, which is as well healthy. Okay, okay, now this is a example of pizza night. This is a roti gosong, and the below is roti gelo. Sometimes they give the one to eat to in conclusion, I can recommend that the roti gosong is just like uh, a baker bread which is normal sweetness, but it's not sweet and roti gelo which is very sweeter, and I can recommend that everyone can try eat the roti gelo because roti gelo is more healthier than any roti canai in the world because roti kosong is just a tepung, and the roti gelo got an egg that can make you feel healthier, make you got an immune and so on. While the roti saging, roti Milo, and so on, we can make you have diabetes, a lot of illness, and so on. So, in conclusion, I can hope that the government and us can do something to promoting the roti canai to the world so that the world can enjoying roti canai, and also we can also help to promoting the location line by some promotion or discount and so on. So right now, the location line is still the best food in Malaysia. No one can compare it. This is a food in Malaysia, not a food in Singapore, not a food in Brunei, not a food in Indonesia. It's a fake one. Roti canai in Malaysia is better than anyone else. So right now, let us more promoting on roti canai to our next generation, and we need to practice more about how to producing and making roti canai to make sure that the next generation can eat it. If not, the next generation can eat it. So the government can do is making a lot of promotion, making it making it commercialized throughout the global and last and so on. The government can making a culture month that can attracting a lot of people try to eat the Kisanai which come from international, the Asian country and so on. So I hope that we can promoting the Kisanai by using a lot of social media platforms such as Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram and so on to produce more, don't worry. Just make sure that your location line become the most famous food in the world. So I hope that we start right now, we comment more about location line. That's all. Thank you so much.